Hello, everybody. It is Press Buttons. Welcome to another episode for the Tech Podcast with Press Buttons. I am so glad y'all could be with me today. So, it is time to look back at tech in 2025. Today is December 30th, one day before New Year's Eve, and then we move into 2026, and I'm very curious to see what's going to happen for tech-wise in 2026, and of course, I'll be covering all that. So, today we're just going to cover everything that happened in 2025. So, everybody, welcome to looking back at tech in 2025. We're just going to be going over some things that have happened in 2025 from everything that I covered, and also some additional things that I haven't covered yet. So that'll be very cool to just talk about. So we're just gonna be going in order from beginning of 2025 all the way to here, which is the end of 2025. So let's go and talk about this. So first thing that I talked about really mainly in 2025 is the iPhone 16e. So this came out earlier this year. This is a new era of Apple or of iPhones. It's a cheaper era where, you know, not everybody can afford like what I have here, the 17 Pro. No one can afford a $1,000 phone, right? Or even an $800 phone. So I think Apple did really good for a $500 phone. It also has a lot of great features built in for $500. So, because, you know, it has Apple Intelligence, it has the C1 modem, and the C1 modem is Apple's first in-house cellular modem. It debuted in the iPhone 16e, and then the C1X modem premiered later in the iPhone Air, which we'll talk about all that later in this episode. It reduced reliance on Qualcomm, offering significant power efficiency, better integration with Apple's processor for responsive performance, and enabling new features like satellite connectivity through the first gen C1 supports sub 6 gigahertz 5G, not faster wave. It marks a major shift in Apple, aiming for greater control over its hardware, better battery life, and more unified ecosystem. And that came from sources like Macworld and Cult of Mac. Just want to cite my sources. And also from a YouTuber that is really good that y'all should check out is Apple Insider. Yeah, so that was C1 modem. And yeah, so iPhone 16e for people that don't really need like all like the super advanced features. Obviously, Apple Intelligence is a really good feature. It can help you with everyday things. I will say that there is still some things that Apple Intelligence needs to improve. You know, along the lines of maybe the cleanup feature when you're editing your photos. It just kind of glitches out a lot. I will say Samsung does do better, but I'm sure that Apple is going to work on, you know, making it better and could outdo Samsung. So yeah. So next, Alexa Plus. So Alexa Plus is a brand new thing for all the Echo devices. And Alexa Plus is Amazon's next-gen AI upgrade, offering more natural contextual conversations, proactive help like booking trips or ordering groceries, enhanced memory for personalized interactions like remembering dietary needs, and agentic capabilities to perform complex multi-step tasks across apps like finding and booking a service without constant supervision, all powered by new chips for better processing. Key features include conversational context, AI agents for task automation, deeper integrations with services like Expedia and Yelp, and smarter home shopping management that is accessible across devices with a continuous flow of interaction. So Alexa Plus is really, really good from what I've heard, and I just pulled some of this information off of Amazon. And I would love to have an Alexa, you know, which I mean, actually, no. I do love my HomePod. I got a HomePod Mini for Christmas, and I just absolutely just love it. It's just amazing. I just love it so very much. I use it to listen to music. I haven't really used it for any other needs just besides music, although I do need kind of dig in more. And I'm sorry, my HomePod just turned on, and now it's playing Dance Monkey by Chosen Eye. Siri. I had Siri turned off on, like you have to tap and hold to use Siri. You don't say Hey Siri. Yeah, I have listen for Hey Siri or Hey Siri. I have that turned off. That's weird. Oh no, I think I may have touched it because I was trying to move it. I think that's probably what happened. So I tapped and hold on the screen. That's probably why. Anyway, I love my HomePod. I think the Alexa features are really good. I've seen it like, being shown off. And if you have Amazon Prime, Alexa Plus is free, although you do have to pay $20 a month if you do not have Prime, if you want to use Alexa Plus. Honestly, Amazon Prime is honestly worth. No, it's Prime. You're getting a lot of things out of it, like it's $15 a month or $139 a year. Now, you get fast shipping, you get Alexa Plus included. If you have an Alexa, you don't have an Alexa, then it doesn't really matter. You get, like, on Prime, you didn't get the Prime originals, and, like, you get, like, a lot of great movies on there. You get ad-free listening on Amazon Music. You get Kindle books. You get Kindle Audible, Audible audiobooks. So there's like books and audiobooks that are included with your Prime. So you just get a lot out of it. And also get 1 year when you sign up. You get 1 year of Grubhub Plus, which that's just a lot, So I think honestly, I really do think that Prime is a really good offer. So next, Meta announced the Meta Oakley Houstons, and these are basically glasses that are made by Oakley. So they have partnered with Ray-Ban over the past few years when they've done the Meta Ray-Ban Wayfarers and the Stories that was like the first gen. So now they have the Wayfarers. They came out with the Gen 2 recently, back in September. And basically, the Oakley Meta Houstons outdo the Wayfarers with a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, 3K video. It has Wi-Fi 6E, a Bluetooth 5.3, up to 8 hours battery with 32 gigabytes of storage. It has a 5 mic array. It has a 100-degree field of view for the camera. So really, really great. And I also do really love the prism lenses. I just think, like the Ruby prism lenses. I just think that they just look so cool. But next, GPT-5. So ChatGPT released GPT-5 this year with a whole bunch of great new features. It's smarter and more capable. GPT-5 is described as OpenAI as their smartest, fastest, and most useful model yet. It improves performance across key areas such as coding, math, writing, and health reasoning. And I will say, when I saw it do the coding, like when Mr. Who's the Boss, you know who Mr. Who's the Boss is, go check him out. He's really, really good. But Mr. Who's the Boss, he tested out the coding where he wanted to make a game. And he had GPT-4 and GPT-5, so he had two devices. GPT-4, of course, took longer. It wasn't as detailed. GPT-5 was faster and also was more detailed and had more features you could do in the game. And it has a significantly stronger and benchmarks for math, coding, multimodal understanding, and health than GPT-4 series models. The model automatically decides when to give a quick answer versus when to think longer and more deeply, which is called GPT-5 Thinking. There's also GPT-5 Pro, a version tuned for even more complex expert-level tasks. GPT-5 shows improved follow-through on complex or multi-step instructions and is stronger at agentic tasks, such as planning a project or executing tool calls. It excels at combining steps and reasoning internally rather than producing surface-level replies. It has enhanced coding abilities. It's great for generating and debugging larger code bases, including web apps and complex software. The better interaction with tools. It can call APIs, troubleshoot errors proactively, and summarize work in progress. It has improved capability to interpret different types, input types, text, and other modalities like images and potentially audio and video in certain settings. Technically, more powerful at tasks that involve visual reasoning and complex context integration. So they did have, like they recently added Apple Music as one of the integrations. They also have like Spotify, Expedia, Canva. So they have a lot of integration with a lot of apps to help you, with those apps. Like you can make a Spotify playlist, or you can have suggestions for your Canva presentation. So very, very good. GPT-5 is less likely to hallucinate than GPT-4o, meaning it makes fewer confident factual errors, better at admitting limitations, rather than guessing. So like it could say, I don't have enough information, so it's being more honest with you. It has new personalities, like you can choose cynic, robot, listener, or nerd. And it's capable of handling much longer context and richer tasks, making better for long documents, coding projects, search workflows, and etc. So that is GPT-5. Next, they came out with Nano Banana Pro. Now, this is something I actually have never covered. But for those who do not know what Nano Banana Pro is, it is Gemini's advanced video creation AI model. And let me tell y'all, I've seen videos that they've made, people have made with Nano Banana Pro, and I'm telling you, it is probably the coolest thing that I've ever seen. It's really, really cool. The sound, the pictures are really surprising me. It actually looks incredibly real. And I just think it looks really cool. So Nano Banana Pro has emerged in recent tech journalism and community forums as a colloquial nickname for Google's most advanced AI image generation model. It is not an official technical product name. Reports suggest Nano Banana refers to the standard image generation model of Gemini 2.5 era, while Nano Banana Pro refers to the high fidelity model Gemini 3 era. And it is only for Pro, or if you pay for Gemini Advanced, it's only available to those Gemini Advanced accounts. Next, wait, here's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to search up Shrek AI trailer, and you should be able to find it. Let me actually just look for it real quick, and I'm telling y'all, if y'all watch it, y'all are going to be absolutely amazed. Okay, so I can't find it. You'll just have to search out Shrek AI Nano Banana Pro trailer. Let's see if that will pull it up. So okay, I didn't see it on Instagram. Okay, you search out Shrek AI trailer on Google. But yeah, so yeah, you just gotta look it up on Google and you should be able to find it. It is, I'm telling y'all, it is really, really cool. Looks really, really realistic and all that great stuff. Okay, next. Google's new M5 chip. So this premiered in the MacBook Air. Or no, sorry, I'm sorry. So it's in the so it's in the 14-inch MacBook Pro. And it is also in the kind of revamped Apple Vision Pro. So they released a new Apple Vision Pro with the M5 chip, and also came out with the dual knit band. And basically, the Apple M5 chip is Apple's latest ARM-based system on a chip, which is SoC, so system on a chip. Launched in late 2025, focusing heavily on advanced AI performance with a new 10-core GPU featuring a new neural accelerator in each core, faster memory, and a powerful 16-core neural engine for tasks like deep learning and generative AI. It's available in the updated MacBook Pros, iPad Pros, and Apple Vision Pro. It is built on third generation 3nm tech. It offers significant boosts in graphics, up to 4 times peak compute over M4. Multi-threaded tasks and SSD speeds, enhancing on advanced on-device AI and pro workflows. So M5 Spiral chip. So that's the M5 chip. I feel like I'm kind of going out of order a little bit, but next, this took over honestly felt like the whole US is what it honestly felt like. You don't remember a few months ago in October, Amazon Workspaces outage, their cyber attack that happened. I talked about this a while ago, and this just affected so many different companies. And I'm going to give y'all the entire company list of the companies that went out. For those who do not know some of these companies, I will explain some of them. For those of y'all who do not know what they are, some of these companies I don't even know what they are, but there will be some that I will know. So I'm gonna go through these: Amazon, Alexa, Amazon Music, Amazon Prime Video, Amazon Web Services, Ancestry, Sana, Atlassian, Bank of Scotland, Blink Security. Blink Security is Amazon's, security system. BT, Canva, Clash of Clans, that's a mobile game. Clash Royale, another mobile game. Coinbase, Dead by Daylight, it is a console game. Duolingo, EE, Epic Game Store, that's a gaming company. Eventbrite, Flickr, Fortnite, which is a very, very popular gaming company, or video game. Government gateway services such as including HMRC, Halifax, Hargreaves, Lansdowne, Heyday, which is another mobile game, Hinge, HMRC, IMDb, which is where you see reviews for movies, Jira Software, Just Eat, Life360, Lloyd's Bank, Microsoft 365, MyFitnessPal, Ocado, Peloton, Perplexity AI, PlayStation Network, which is console, Pokemon Go, which is a mobile game, Rainbow Six, which is another console game, Reddit, Ring, Roblox, which is another popular game, Rocket League, another popular game, Signal, which is a private end-to-end encryption chatting app for video calls. I use it for my family because my family likes it. I don't really like it too much. I'm sorry, Signal, but I'd rather just use regular texting and regular, video calls and all that. Sky Mobile, Slack, Smartsheet, Snapchat, Strava, Square, Tidal, WhatsApp, Wordle, Xero, and Zoom. And you're probably wondering, how in the world, probably about 90% of the companies and things that you just listed are not even Amazon companies. So how in the world could these companies be affected by Amazon Workspace's cyber attack outage? Well, it's because services like Duolingo, Snapchat, Fortnite, Ring, Roblox, all those, WhatsApp, Snapchat. The reason why those are affected is because they run under Amazon Cloud Services. So they run in the Amazon Cloud, to keep everybody's data in the cloud. So that way, when someone logs into Snapchat, all their Memoji or their Bitmoji, all their snaps, all their friends, everything is stored on their account by putting in your email and your password. We'll take Fortnite, for example. When you log into your Fortnite account, for those who are gamers, all your skins, your level, all your progress that you had in the game is stored on your account. And that cannot be possible without a cloud service. So they use Amazon Cloud Service. And basically what happened is when that happened, that just affected the game to where everybody's accounts was not stored in the cloud properly. And once when, cloud services started coming back, then your account was accessible again. So that's why those companies, not all of them are Amazon companies, but they were affected because they run under Amazon's cloud services. So next, ChatGPT Atlas. This is basically the future of web browsing. So ChatGPT Atlas, it's OpenAI's browser. Now, it is only on macOS. It is still not yet come to Windows or iOS or Android. So it's only on macOS. So you can only get on MacBooks or Macs or anything like that just for right now. Analysts say that it's going to be a public beta around 2026 for Windows, iOS, and Android. So public beta around early 2026, according to which is suggesting people were estimating and suggesting that following OpenAI's typical pattern of platform releases, while there's no official date yet, you can join a waitlist for updates and to help gauge demand, but currently it's Mac only for download from chatgpt.com/Atlas. ChatGPT Atlas features, like there's an agent mode where you're able to literally tell it to order me groceries. It will literally go and literally order groceries. It will actually take over your computer and do it for you. Now, it won't actually pay for it, but it will add everything to the cart to where you can click the place order button. That's what they actually OpenAI showcased that exact example for when they had their event when they were announcing Atlas. I just think that's just so really, really cool. And it's just literally going the future of web browsing. So very, very cool. And basically, you know, it works just like a regular web browser, like Google Chrome. I feel like this is going to be where Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge is going to get destroyed, I feel like, after ChatGPT Atlas definitely, you know, just absolutely just takes over everything. But it's great. Next is ChatGPT 5.1. So GPT 5.1 came out. It's not a super huge update, but it includes it includes instant and thinking, so just two different modes. So instant is fast, low latency for simple tasks, and thinking is for deep, complex problem solving. Balances speed and intelligence, featuring improved instruction following, enhanced coding, extended context, personality presets, and better long-term memory for smoother, more efficient, and nuanced interactions, especially for coding and agentic workflows. So, not a super huge update, but just a little bit, you know, better for, you know, for fast and more deep, complex tasks. So we're almost done here. Almost done. My mouth is getting very, very dry. My lips are very, very dry because I've just been talking so much for the past about 30 minutes. This is something else I did not talk about. OpenAI signed a $1 billion deal with Disney to where in Sora, you're going to be able to use Disney characters in Sora. Now, before I talk about that, I totally forgot to mention about Sora 2. Sora came out this year with their new model Sora 2. It looks incredibly real. They released it to the public, and you're able to, you know, create videos. On the app, there's like a TikTok, you know, kind of scrolling where you can look at everybody's, you know, posts. I just think it's really, really cool. I remember I haven't played with it. I haven't used it in a little while, but it was really, really cool back when it, you know, first came out. Everybody at my school was using it. It was just really, really funny. You do your face scan, and you also say numbers for your voice, and then you can generate videos for yourself. You can do it with your friends. It's also like kind of like social media, so you can add friends, and your friend could allow their cameo, which the cameo is like basically where you do the face scan. Your cameo, they can allow the cameo to use. That way you could, you know, do, you know, you can make videos of your friends as well, which is really, really cool. Yeah, so OpenAI signed with Disney. Disney is licensing over 200 beloved characters from Disney, Marvel, Pixar, and Star Wars for use on Sora. Fans will be able to type in prompts and have Sora generate short, shareable social videos featuring those characters. In addition to video, ChatGPT images will be able to create images using the same Disney intellectual property. Some of these fan-generated videos may even be streamed on Disney Plus. As part of the agreement, Disney is making a $1 billion equity investment in OpenAI and receiving warrants to buy more equity. Disney will also become a major customer of OpenAI, using its APIs and deploying ChatGPT internally. The companies emphasize a shared commitment to responsible AI use, protecting user safety and creator rights. Crucially, the license excludes actor likenesses and voices, focusing only on character designs, costumes, props, environments, and etc. So, like, let's say you have Mickey Mouse, for example. It looks like that they're not going to make the actor voice, you know, like, you know, exactly alike. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense why they wouldn't, you know, because, you know, you got all these characters and you got to, like, have them sign, you know, all the actors sign an agreement, you know. So of course it'd be a little bit complicated, and also some of them may not want their voices in AI, and, you know, So it'll be curious to see how it all looks. And the store integrations and character generated content are expected to begin rolling out in early 2026. This is one of the first major moves by Hollywood studio to officially, or by a Hollywood studio to officially partner with a text-to-video AI platform, setting a possible blueprint for future AI licensing collaborations. So yeah, that'd be really cool. Another thing that happened is Tesla. Or there's rumors that Tesla is going to be partnering with Apple to finally bring Apple CarPlay to Teslas. Now, the reason why Tesla has never really wanted to have Apple's CarPlay on it is because, Tesla has their own software. Everybody, they want Tesla, or they want all their customers to use their own software. But it sounds like that might be changing, and Tesla might be bringing CarPlay to the vehicles. And basically how it's going to work is Apple CarPlay is going to appear in a window, and the window it's going to have all of the so basically what's going to happen is Apple CarPlay will be in a window, so that way you can use Apple CarPlay, but also to manage like your air conditioning and all your vehicle settings. You're going to have Tesla, like their system, so it'll be two windows. One window is going to be the regular Tesla layout, and then the other window is going to be Apple CarPlay. And they're not going to bring CarPlay Ultra. CarPlay Ultra is apparently only going to be available in Aston Martin, but they are going to bring in the other vehicles such as like Kia and all those companies. You can look at the whole list online. I'll go and just tell y'all. And here are the future supports for car dealer for CarPlay Ultra. It'll be Hyundai, Kia, Genesis, Porsche, Lincoln, Ford, Jaguar, Honda, Nissan, Polestar, Renault, and Volvo. So those are the future, and I'm sure they could include more later. And yeah, last thing, I am going to go deeper into this. I'm not going to talk a lot about it, but I will for sure talk about it on Tech Weekly on this Friday. Or sorry, for this Saturday. The reason why I didn't do a podcast on last Saturday is because it was Christmas, so it's a little bit harder to get information because it's the holidays. So I didn't do a Tech Weekly that week. So don't worry, there will be one this weekend. But Tesla is apparently there's a rumor that Apple Car Key, basically Apple Car Key is where you can unlock your car and do all that great stuff in your Apple Wallet. And basically, it looks like Tesla is going to be added to Apple Car Key. It's going to be it's a rumor, so of course it's not 100% confirmed to happen, but it could be a thing because a lot of people are talking about it. It's a huge rumor. So Tesla got two rumors going on. They got Apple CarPlay and Apple Car Key, which is going to be really, really cool. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it. It's been a great year for 2025 for tech. A lot of cool advancements. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot one more thing. I'm so sorry. 1X is a company that made a new robot that's coming out in 2026, and it's called Neo. Neo is going to be able to perform different tasks, for tasks around your house. So like, maybe doing the dishes or cleaning, your room. But it is apparently going to be performed by an actual person, which I'm sure it'll get better over time. But yeah, I'm super, super excited to see what it's going to look like. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's going to be it. And I hope that everybody here has an amazing new year. I hope that everybody has a great New Year's resolution that they're going to have. And yeah, all right, guys, that's going to be it. Thank y'all so much for watching, and happy New Year, and I'll see y'all next year on Saturday for another Tech Weekly, guys. Thank y'all, everybody. Happy New Year. Have a great year in 2026. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.